Hello and welcome back to our Houston Texans franchise in Madden 2003. Today we are traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. They do have a couple key injuries here. A lineman, some safeties, and Peter Warrick is out for the season. Obviously he is one of their top wide receivers. And the Bengals are 2-0, Houston 2-0. And there's Corey Dillon. If we want a chance to win this ball game, we have to shut him down today. We do not want the crowd to get chanting, Corey, Corey. And let's do it. Houston on top of the AFC South 2-0. Indianapolis 1-2. Tennessee 1-1. Jacksonville winless on the season. And this division has been pretty poor throughout this franchise for some odd reason. I don't know why. As Anderson is stuffed at his own 15-yard line. And Casey Clausen starts it off, and he hits Bryant Johnson, who we traded here for Chad Johnson. Corey Dillon breaking a tackle up to the 39-yard line. They'll give it off to him again, and Sean Taylor tracks him down for a loss, but they call Taylor on a personal foul face mask. Toss play again. Dillon, stiff arms, trucking through people. Sean Taylor misses. Dillon still up. Finally down at the 34-yard line. My goodness. He is about impossible to take down. And that pass is caught by Schobel inside the 10-yard line. The Bengals off to a pretty hot start here in the first quarter. Second and goal. Clausen to the end zone. Caught by Lance Moore. Also, another former Houston Texan. I believe the Bengals have 3 former Texan receivers on their roster. So the Bengals are on top now. And that pass is picked off by Takeo Spikes. And he returns this up to the 25-yard line. Not a good start for Houston today. Their defense couldn't stop the Bengals. And Palmer throws it to the wrong team. And poor Olin Kreutz just gets absolutely crushed right there. Corey Dillon on the carry, cuts back, picks up 6 yards. Another good run for him. 2nd and 4. Clausen over the middle, caught by Hartfield, the tight end. And they are now inside the 10-yard line once again. Here is Dillon down to the 2-yard line. He is just a load. It's hard to take down. And he dives for the goal line and gets the touchdown. So the Bengals up early here, 14-0. Over the 2-0 Houston Texans. See if they can answer here. Willie Parker breaks a tackle, gets a block, gets another one. Chasing down is Takeo Spikes, but he can't get him. And Willie Parker is just electric. What a huge answer for the backup halfback. We're going to get him some more carries this year. He showed out in a few games last season, especially in the playoffs, even though we lost. And here's another great run from Corey Dillon, breaking a couple tackles, picks up the first down. Just unreal run power here, breaking through Sean Taylor and Landon Johnson, I believe. Clausen, right side, picked off by Charles Tillman. That is his first pick of the season. Counter play to Larry Johnson, trying to get him going. He is a monster, former MVP of the league. And Chad Johnson wide open over the middle here. Gets a catch to the 45-yard line against his former team, the Bengals. And here's a catch for Sammy Parker. He'll pick up 8 yards. Palmer again going to throw it. Sonoris Moss wide open on the left sideline. Has the first down at the 37. Second quarter now, as the Texans look to tie this ball game up. Chad Johnson, gets popped. And Randy Moss open over the middle. Short little passes over the middle are really torching this defense. And here's another one to Chad Johnson inside the 10-yard line. Palmer, left side, caught by Reggie Wayne. They go to the outside and they get the touchdown. So a pretty good passing attack on that drive. Unstoppable. And here is Bryant Johnson getting the first down. Corey Dillon gets the carry. Sean Taylor has a bad angle. Dillon breaks the tackle. Gets to the 43-yard line. What a beast. We might hear chants in the stands soon if we can't stop him. And here's Davis on the carry. He'll pick up a first down to the 30. The Bengals continue to drive. And here is Dillon again picking up 7. Corey Dillon also ran for 2,000 yards last season, joining Larry Johnson. And here he goes again, and he's got the edge, decides to spin back around and trucks through Landon Johnson for the touchdown. The Bengals on top again, 21-14 here in Cincinnati. From the 15-yard line, Dante Hall, the human joystick, jukes to the outside left. A couple guys giving chase, and they finally track him down at the 48-yard line. Another great return for Dante Hall. Palmer right side, Billy Miller with a nice catch, and he'll pick up 8 or 9 yards. Billy Miller, first-time Pro Bowler last season. We expect big things out of him this year as Carson Palmer gets sacked. 2-minute warning. Randy Moss wide open over the middle. He'll get the first down and more up to the 31-yard line. And they continue to attack the middle of this field. Here's another one. Chad Johnson wide open. Close to the first down marker again. Right side this time, Sammy Parker. He'll get the first down. Less than a minute to go. Chad Johnson wide open again. And he's going to dive for the touchdown. But they're going to call Reggie Wayne for holding. And that'll back them up back to the 18-yard line. And Palmer pressured and sacked again back at the 20. And I apologize for some drop frames here. I'm not sure what was going on with the Elgato. Palmer going to take off, hesitates a little bit, but gets it back up to the 11-yard line. 3rd and 4. Huge play here. Palmer dropped again back at the 19. So they'll have to send on Max the pace for the field goal. And he boots it right down the middle. Going into the half, it is 21-17. Bengals on top of the Texans. Winner of this game remains undefeated. It's a pretty big deal. I know it's early on in the season, but it's always good to have a hot start. Texans pretty balanced so far in this game. Almost 100 yards rushing, 100 yards passing. And here is Dante Hall opening up the second half with a kick return. Left side in the open space. One man to beat. And he stiff arms him to the ground. And Dante Hall is gone for the touchdown. What a play. And he provides a huge spark for this squad. Look at that. Heisman. Bengals and the offense back on the field here. And there's a great throw down the sideline to Anderson. And they called that a catch. Corey Dillon up the gut. Breaks the tackle from Mo Sykes. Picks up 9. What a tank. And there are the chants, folks. Corey, Corey. 24-21 here as Bryant Johnson gets another catch. We have not fared well against teams that have our former players on it. And there's Corey Dillon getting loose into the end zone for the touchdown. Bengals get back on top. Last year we took on Quentin Griffin, who was the starting halfback for the Vikings after we traded him there for Randy Moss. And we lost that ball game. Corbin Guthrie, rookie halfback. Look at the juking and the spinning. Nice stiff arm. And a great return for the rookie up to the 45-yard line. And there is Chad Johnson once again over the middle. First down. Seems like we are just tearing this team apart. There's Chad Johnson again. Can't cover him. Of course, he used to go up against them every day in practice. This passing attack seems like we got about 500 yards passing today, but that is not the case. High snap, and that affects the play. Palmer is sacked and fumbles the football. Tilsky recovers and returns it back to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 15. Sammy Parker wide open, and he never saw the football. Hit him in the back of the dome. Palmer hits Moss on the screen, and he gets caught in the open field. What a tackle by the safety. Next to pace for the field goal. Kick is up and good. Caps off a 38-yard drive. The Bengals look to score another touchdown here. Anderson up to the 37-yard line. Bengals up by 1 point. Lance Moore with a nice catch. Gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Corey Dillon powers through Sean Taylor close to the first down marker. They gave it to him. And there's Dillon again. My goodness, what a play. And Charles Tillman finally tracks him down with a shoestring tackle, but it doesn't matter. Bryant Johnson wide open. And another great pass from Casey Clausen. Tillman was just a little too late. Fourth quarter now. Dillon crushed in the backfield. DJ Williams coming through on the blitz. And then Dillon gets very close to the end zone there. 3rd and goal. Sean Taylor crushes Corey Dillon in the backfield. What a hit. He got popped. That is the 9th tackle of the day for Sean Taylor. 3rd-year man out of Miami. Kick is up and good. 31-27 is the score. Here is Larry Johnson. He'll pick up 6 yards on the left side. 3rd and 3. Randy Moss wide open over the middle. He's got the first down. Trying to use that 99 speed to get to the outside. Taken down at the 45. Left side, Sonoris. Moss has it close to the first down. 3rd and 2. And Johnson is stuffed in the backfield. He does not pick up the first down. 4th and 2. We go for it. Right side, Billy Miller short of the first down. That was a huge stop from Cincinnati. And we do come back and get a 3 and out. So the Texans have a shot. Wide open, right side, Randy Moss. One-handed snag past midfield. What a catch from the freak. And he did not make any kind of play like that in the playoffs for us against the Colts last season. None of our star players showed up. And if we want to win a Super Bowl this season, we're going to need all of our players to make plays like that. And Larry Johnson lets us down there with a drop pass wide open. Palmer pressured and sacked back at his own 49-yard line. 4th and 12, game on the line. Palmer, all day to throw it, takes a shot, and it is deflected away. He wanted Larry Johnson. We do have time for one more play, though. We get the ball back. Hail Mary, Randy Moss has a step, and it is overthrown by Carson Palmer. And the Cincinnati Bengals are now 3-0 on the season. Houston suffers their first defeat. They are now 2-1. Very disappointing loss here for Andy Stump. The offense was performing quite well, but you will see in the stats that we didn't really have a whole lot of yards for some reason. Corey Dillon, player of the game, 167 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. But we only had 266 yards of offense, and it seemed all game that we were just throwing darts across the field, over the middle, and it just never amounted to a lot of yards for some reason. And we end up falling short here in Cincinnati. Palmer played a pretty good game other than that very poor pass that was intercepted by Takeo Spikes. He was sacked 5 times. The O-line let us down today. Larry Johnson, 7 carries, 21 yards. I'm not sure what's going on with him this season, but Willie Parker had a huge run for us today. Chad Johnson, 6 catches, 61 yards. No drops for the receiving corps. And look at all those sacks allowed. How does a center allow 2 sacks? Sean Taylor, 9 tackles. Charles Tillman with 7. Taylor with 2 for a loss. No sacks today. Tillman with 1 pick. Antrell Roll with a deflection. We didn't really see the left side of the field get tested at all today, so Antrell Roll did his job. Dante Hall made an explosive play for us as well. Kick return for a touchdown. And here's the Week 3 results. Chargers beat the Chiefs. Steelers beat the Jags. Browns beat the Ravens and are 3-0. Colts beat the Rams. Panthers beat the Bucks. Bills beat the Dolphins. We lost. Lions beat the Saints. Broncos beat the Jets. Atlanta wins. Cardinals win. Raiders win in overtime against Dallas. Eagles win. And Vikings beat the Packers on Monday Night Football. In our next game, Week 4, we are hosting the 3-0 Cleveland Browns. That should be a good one. The last time we played them, they beat us in Week 17, and they derailed our shot at the number 1 seed, I believe, in Season 3. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I'll see you next Monday as we take on the Browns. Take it easy, guys.